Huh. How about that?
I gotta choose.
Okay.
You're already shopping.
I'm just asking if that's a deal.
I'm starting this. Connection lines. Gentlemen, show is about to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go. Oh, hey there. Welcome to our After Easter special.
Welcome. We had something planned for you, but it fell through because couldn't find any parents that wanted their children pushed over and their eggs
Oh, don't
stolen.
get an idea whether really we
I'm
might make
sorry.
it till next Easter, you know.
You'll forget about it.
And we'll have much more followers, hopefully. Oh, I'm hyped up. I'm excited, everybody. I want to welcome TikTok to our show.
Welcome TikTok.
TikTok is part of our show, part of our deal now. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm like, I got on and I was like checking out what it said about live to PC, and it says, hey, activate.
Oh, really?
So I'm now activated, and tonight we are live right now at 7 o'clock, YouTube, Kick, and officially TikTok.
TikTok. I don't even have a TikTok account, to be honest.
He's going to.
And now I'm on TikTok.
He's going to want to
that?
now. He's going to want to at least check whether he makes any videos, silly videos like I do or not. I don't know. I can't help it. I like the silly videos. So.
I like to be goofy, but I don't know.
I'm the real goofy one, I guess. I'm checking out. If you see me looking over this way and all, I'm just checking out what our stream looks like, how everything's going.
looking at
when
you.
you're working this many at the same time, daggone it, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube picture here. It's either just not caught up right, or there we go. We got the live version on YouTube. Looking at it, cool. You see the TikTok.
Man, I'm looking at myself.
Hi Sonia, thank you for joining. Thanks everybody
Welcome.
for joining. Oh, that's right. I need to do this. I'm going to detach the chat thing. What does that say? Messages. What? Activity. Now, never mind my regular messages, I guess. I don't know. See, this is what pops it out.
That's just talking to you about going live.
Well, no, I'm able to move it
There it goes.
over to here. I guess I do need it on activity. Tell who's joining and all. I guess it's going. I haven't got everything set up, the settings on it, and blah blah blah.
A work in progress.
It's a work in progress. I just been so excited that I got on TikTok, man. If I just hit that, it goes whoop right back over there. So I ain't seen nothing on here. I can see TikTok, the people joined in on it over here. It's happening up on the screen over here. And everything's looking all right. And like I always say, we always try to run the show with some decency and a little bit of culture.
I feel my job is to make sure this program is morally upright and cultural and wholesome.
Got your work cut out for you, Bird.
Now that was not cultural.
That's not cultural.
Not at all.
No. So, what we got going here? They have every Easter. Seeing how this, we'll talk a little bit about Easter. Every year they have a very special little event at the White House, and
Oh, is that for
freaking-
Joe to sniff?
hardly anybody.
How many kids was he caught sniffing?
We ain't that far yet.
Okay.
But not many people, we're not getting to see Mr. Biden take questions or taking interviews or anything. You gotta holler out your question to Mr. Biden. He's not gonna stand behind the podium too much because he just,
Doesn't have the capacity to answer questions.
so Al Roker ended up catching old Mr. Biden, and it kind of went a little bit like this.
Will you be taking part in the Easter egg rolls planning on after 2024?
Well, I plan on at least 3 or 4 more Easter egg rolls.
At least 3 or 4 more.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 6. What the hell?
Are you saying that you would be taking part in our upcoming election in 2024?
Well, I'll either roll an egg or being the guy who's pushing them out.
Come on, help a brother out. Make some good for me.
I'm not planning on running out, but we're not prepared to announce it yet.
All right. Well, I think it's so nice, and thank you for having us up here.
Good to be here.
Thank you, Dr. Biden.
And I noticed
So, old Al Roker almost slipped a good one on him. He almost got him to say whether he was going to run for sure or not.
I'll run.
No.
There 3,
No.
4, 5
It's not.
minutes.
It's not time yet. It's not time to say yet.
Dude, I don't think that guy's gonna be around much longer to attend any. You know what I mean?
Right now, his
Yeah.
numbers don't look. There are some people already announced that they're going to go up against him on the Democratic side for the primary. I guess we got a Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy. I don't know, third, fourth, fifth. I can't remember. He's on down the line. One of the Kennedy fellas. He evidently noticed that he don't think Biden can do it again. We got all these other ones like the governor or whatever you have there, what's his face there in California, sitting in the background. Huh? Yeah, I think he's wanting vice president. You know, he's
got deep connections.
He's hoping that Biden will kick Kamala. I don't know. I doubt if Biden kicks Kamala off because I think that there would be too much flack for him. I think it's hard to cut something off once you get it going.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like
hard
it's like welfare, man. Don't cut me off, man. Excuse me, I didn't mean nothing by that, but you know how it is. You get that check and everything, and they all of a sudden want to cut you off. It's like, no,
I want that.
we ain't having that. Don't stop. You know, it's always hard to take away something that you're being given.
Yeah.
He used to call them Indian givers. He got little chickie. Big chicken. All right, we like to choke our chickens around here.
All the time.
Oh my.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You knows it.
These nuts.
That's right. And don't you forget it. We're as nutty as they come.
You are all weirdos.
So, anyways, back on the Biden situation. Nobody gets to talk to him, and he ain't gonna lay down that he's going to run. But we do know one person for sure is going to run. But they keep trying to throw roadblocks up in his face, and I guess everybody knows it now. Old Trumpy boy, he got his indictment handed down, and it was pretty much a load of crap. 34 counts of load of crap.
On a New York Supreme Court indictment returned by a Manhattan grand jury on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. Under New York state law, it is a felony to falsify business records with intent to defraud and an intent to conceal another crime. That is exactly what this case is about. 34 false statements made to cover up other crimes. These are felony crimes in New York State, no matter who you are. We cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct. The defendant repeatedly made false statements on New York business records. He also caused others to make false statements. The defendant claimed that he was paying Michael Cohen for legal services performed in 2017. This simply was not true. And there was a false statement that the defendant made month after month in 2017.
So this stuff
April,
is like going on,
May, June,
and on
and
about
so on.
The same,
the rest of the year.
same
For 9 straight months,
one
the
actual
defendant
count
held documents
over
in
and
his
over.
hand
Look, old
containing
Trump's
this key lie.
jet's getting ready to
That he was
take off.
paying Michael Cohen for legal services performed in 2017.
He don't got
personally
no
signed
mind to
checks
what this fella's
for
got to say
payments to
because
Michael Cohen for each of these 9 months. In total, the grand jury found there were 34 documents with this critical false statement.
The same false statement.
Why did Donald Trump repeatedly make these false statements? The evidence will show that he so to cover up crimes relating to the 2016 election. Donald Trump, executives at the publishing company,
Didn't he say
American Media
in
Incorporated,
2017 this
Mr.
stuff
Cohen, and others
happened?
agreed in
I think he
2015
says
to catch
2017
and
though.
kill. That is a scheme
But
to buy and suppress
2016.
negative information to help
And this
Mr.
is all
Trump's
regarding
chance of winning the
Stormy
election.
Daniels. and
So,
how she
As
was
part of
paid.
this scheme,
After the election,
Donald Trump and others made
and
3
all this was
payments
going to interfere
to
with the
people who
election.
claim to have negative information about Mr. Trump. To make these payments, they set up shell companies, and they made yet
And,
more
you know,
false statements,
The
including,
payment
for
wasn't
example,
made
AMI, American Media Corporation.
until after 2.
Business records.
So, I guess that
One
would
people
go
paid
in the plus that Trump
quiet
didn't make
was a
the
woman named
payment just to
Stormy
cover
Daniels.
up for
Less than 2 weeks
election.
before the presidential election,
Well, if you look
Michael
it up,
Cohen
the first time
wired
Stormy
$130,000 to Stormy
Daniels
Daniels' lawyer.
Trump up was in 2000.
That payment was to hide damaging information from the voting public.
Old news. Nobody
The
cares.
participant scheme
This is
was illegal,
BS. This
The scheme
guy
violated
sold
New York
himself
election
for
law,
money,
which makes it a
and he's
crime
on
to
the TV
conspire to promote a
lying
candidacy
to your
by
face.
unlawful means. The $130,000 wire payment exceeded the federal campaign contribution cap.
He
And the false
said
statements
he
in
exceeded
AMI's
campaign.
books
See, these are all crimes that have been passed up by the federal,
is why Mr.
supposedly,
Trump
and
made
it's
false
like
statements
their
about
accountant
his payments to Mr.
and
Cohen.
ledger
He cannot
type
simply
things that
say
somebody just
that the
didn't
payments were a
put things in the
reimbursement
right area.
for Mr. Cohen's
He
payments.
put it down as a, what was
Stormy
it, lawyer
Daniels.
expense? I
To
think
do
he
so,
put it
to
down
make that
instead
true
of
statement would have been
reimbursing
to admit
him
a
or
crime.
whatever.
So
We
instead,
put it as a
Mr.
lawyer
Trump said that
expense.
he was paying Mr. Cohen for fictitious legal services in
Now,
2017
let me
to
forward
cover
it
up
forward a little
actual
bit here.
crime committed
Where he's taking
the prior year.
questions. He
And
goes
once
and
again,
runs
Michael
on
Cohen his money back.
and on.
They planned one last false statement. In order to complete the scheme, they planned to mischaracterize
About how he made the false statements, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go, some questions. So, they're going to end up asking him, well, what is the crime, though, that is the basis for all this? For all these 34 charges? And you're going to hear him here.
We conducted a thorough and rigorous investigation if we're going to do at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
He's going to pretty
I've
much
been,
say, you don't
doing
have
this
to
for
tell.
24 years, and I'm no stranger to rigorous, complex investigations.
That's what
I've heard
people
cases
that
been
have
already.
something to hide do.
Having now
They don't
conducted a
answer
rigorous,
the question.
thorough investigation, the case was ready to be brought. And it was brought.
And they asked him if he was out to get him. And that's, there it is.
There were 34 false business records. And they would not conceal another crime, but the indictment does not
Mentioned the crime.
what those crimes were. We are assuming crimes that they might be elected to. I wonder if you can specify what laws.
That's,
Sure. So let me say as an initial matter that the indictment doesn't specify it because the law does not so require. In my remarks, I mentioned a couple of laws which I will highlight again now.
so,
The first,
in other words, he just said, everybody, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to stop it. There's more to it. It's freaking over 12 minutes long. We don't need the whole 12 minutes. But he just told the reporter there, he don't have to give up the crime. The defendant doesn't need to know the crime that this is all involving and pertaining to and all.
If this follows through, it sets a crazy precedent in the
It
United
is.
States.
That's just like, how can you defend yourself on a crime that you don't know what you committed about? You know, you how can you
Yeah.
set up? So
Especially
far,
from
this
here
I don't know. I haven't
Oh
listened
God,
to
dude.
the recent. They've been going back and forth here in front of the judge, and bringing up, you know, they're, hey, I object to this and I object to that, and you know, and because you know it ain't finalized. I think it will go to trial, but they still got to go over and pound out some stuff. And it just seems like it's the Russia hoax over and over again.
Oh, I'm never gonna get over Russia.
It's, you know, it just
Russia.
Russia hoax, you know.
Russia.
We got something to talk about later about that, you know. That's something else. But they hit him with everything they can. They're trying to just muddy up the name, muddy up the waters, and actually I think they're just doing a pretty damn good job getting people's eye off what's really going on. I seen just last night the stenographer for, well, I seen some of it this morning too, again, for Obama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's willing to talk to the FBI and willing to, they got that little deal with her in Delaware going on, you know, the grand jury looking at stuff and all, whether it should be go even further for a trial and stuff. But he wants to testify that well, Biden knew what he was doing when he sent all that money for Burisma to frack. Burisma was one of the ones that got most of the money. And he was still he was playing off like he didn't know about Hunter's little business over in Ukraine. I didn't know it was with Burisma. I wasn't. It kind of sounds a little fishy to me, you know. So, you know, watch where the dollar leads, you know, I guess. That's what you really need to watch. Instead of watching where they want you to watch.
They're trying to crash our economy.
Nobody's reporting on most of that stuff, though.
They're trying to crash our economy.
They don't want to muddy up the waters for old Biden. It's because half the people in the United States voted for him. And you know how hard it is to say I'm wrong. Now, there is a lot of strong people out there that are willing to say, man, I was wrong about him.
Yep.
But, you know, they need somebody just to help them out. They need somebody to give them some good tips on what to do. You know, so.
Quit trusting.
And now, tips from Original General G. Maybe he can help. Life is not a fairy tale, folks. You lose your shoe at midnight, you're just probably drunk. Now, do not take life too seriously, folks, because you'll never get out of it alive. That's for sure. That's for sure. They say you can't take it with you. You know, I might be old, but to be old and wise, you need to be first young and stupid. That's how that has to be just. Close, but not sure. Be perfect? Not today, folks. Not today. And this has just been a little bit of good old tips from your good old friend, Original General G. Thank you.
Tipping it up.
Ah,
How about those tips?
how do you like the tips, man?
Just the tips.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
I had something.
You say something over you.
Come on, it wasn't supposed to come on yet.
It's possible.
Oh, no, no, no. We can't do that. That was supposed to be a secret. That was supposed to be a secret. Why'd they turn
Buck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Oh, I see what happened. It got put in the. It got moved.
What is it?
That video. It got changed because the docs. I locked the docs and I ended up accidentally moving it. I think it's because an old person's running the show.
Grandpa's off his medication. folks.
Grandpa ran off his medication. All right. We'll get it here. I'll get her together here. All right, here we go. We get things going now. Oh, I didn't even discuss this one with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Breaking news to me as well.
We didn't even talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot. If I can get it to open up here. Remember you had a story for me when we was brainstorming and all. And it's
Oh, which one was that?
the top 25 Midwest cities
Oh.
that were like the nicest, what was they called? The top
I
Midwest
forget
towns
what
that,
they were.
well, I ended up getting some pictures of them and all. I guess, they weren't really too bad. Indiana had, well, we're Indiana boys for all you knew and all.
Hoosiers.
And Indiana
Oh,
had
yeah, I remember the nicest towns or
nicest
something like
towns, yeah.
that. Okay, I
The
got
25 nicest Midwest towns that there are to go visit. And the two of them from Indiana that made it, they made it the top 5 or something like that, or I forget
you.
what
Top
were they.
25?
Well, it was 25 altogether, but didn't they make it like.
I don't remember what numbers they played.
Well, one of them was Fisher, Indiana. Now, you see how that looks all straightforward and everything? That was mainly all fields at one time. Not too awful long ago when I was a kid. And that's all been developed. You can tell it's all been nice and neat, but development there.
I mean, Fisher's is nice. That's where my
You
kids
know,
call.
I kinda- When you told me who they were, I kind of was like sneering my nose up, and I was like, really? Couldn't they found some, but look at them trees. They do look pretty.
Yeah, they took
We've got some pretty areas in Indiana, period. But that's like the downtown area.
Oh, is that Fisher's too?
Yeah, that's Fisher there. I don't know. I think
Oh.
that would be like what Rockville would look like if it was built today. I don't know.
I don't know.
Go tell
Man,
Rockville.
if you look at like the older pictures, like of Montezuma and stuff, that blew
Oh,
my
man.
mind, man. I was like, really?
Yeah.
It was a happening place back in the day. Much more
Well,
so than
shoot,
today.
they used to have gas. I'm gonna look up some pictures of the old town up here at Square Rockville, man.
Yeah, I've
The
seen
gas
like
pumps
parades
on
and all that
the
stuff
side
walking down the
at the
street.
sidewalks. That was pretty cool. I thought, freaking, you pull up the sidewalk, you fill up your gas, right there. I never really realized that until I'd seen the pictures that they had race. Now, this happens to be Old Carmel. And
The
you see
two are
down
just
that road,
miles apart from each other, man.
you know what I call Carmel? Now I looked at some
Just suburbs of
outer
Indianapolis.
views of it too and all. But man, that road right there, if you go down that road, it's just nothing but circles, man.
Of the roundabouts in
Round,
Carmel.
I call it
Crazy,
roundabout
dude.
capital
Oh
of
my
Indiana. That first
I
picture,
hate driving.
we'll go
Carmel.
back. We'll go to back to that first picture.
Dude, I worked
That
for a tire recycling
that-
company once and had to drive around the Indy and Carmel around those
Carmel
roundabouts.
right there.
That sucked.
That road right there,
25
you
foot
start
box
down
truck.
that lane, and it's roundabout after roundabout after roundabout at each intersection.
Everywhere.
I know you can't really see it from that.
I'm not a
I'm
fan
just
of
now
roundabouts.
getting them down a little bit. But,
Yeah.
not
Not a fan.
it's like, why?
They say it makes
We don't want
traffic
stop
flow
signs.
more fluidly.
Man, I've seen some collisions at some
Yeah, I've
roundabouts.
about smacked somebody on a roundabout. Did y'all know if they're turning? or not?
Well, they end up. Some people change their mind
Yeah,
roundabout. When I get a roundabout, change my mind.
I go, shit, I went the wrong way. Yeah.
But anyways, those were two of the Midwest. That's Wu-Hanus' story here. I try to get him involved as much as possible.
I try to find
I was
stuff.
like, man, you're going to have to talk. I can't do it all.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
just-
a quiet, reserved guy, and I'm trying to break out of my shell a little bit. So work with me here.
All right, well, April Fools was around, and
Uh-oh.
Bud Light ended up getting to their April Fool just one day later. Evidently, Bud Light thought this fella here would make a great spokesperson.
The best. Look at that, dude.
They ended up thinking, hey, let's get with the woke. Well, that didn't really kind of work out that good for him, I guess, because I went on. Oh shit! What happened to it? There. Oh, it's hard. Something happened to my little area here, and getting that dim. And evidently, Anheuser-Busch stocks kind of dropped. This is yesterday. I forget about later on in the evening. I got the. I can't. I think it says time somewhere on, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I guess they've taken a, what, 5 million big old crunch?
Oh man, we shot ourselves in the foot.
Oh, there's been a lot of people, I guess they're saying the chairman and the big guys on the board and all, that wasn't run by them.
Yeah, I heard they fired the VP. Bye. No, did you? Well, have you seen her interview or whatever?
The
She was talking
lady
about
that-
the tired humor and blah blah blah, and then I seen photos of her back in her college.
They
days.
had an interview of her. She thought we was ready for something new, you know.
Bring on the new stuff.
Now I have nothing against, you know. I have nothing against people wanting to live their life, how they want to live their life. I love
The way
everybody.
you want to,
I love
Live.
everybody. I'm a lover of all.
but
I love to make fun of everybody too.
yeah, make fun.
But I don't like stuff getting stuffed down my throat.
Exactly.
And that's when I get fired up. I get a little bit fired up, man. I
For such a small part of the population, they have a lot of influence.
you know, it's not good to get stuff shoved down your throat.
Yep.
And Budweiser caught a lot of fire over that. And here's
Well, Jack
where
Daniels.
my
did the same thing too, didn't they? Who
and
did-
that's where this came in.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Bud Light, fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Watch your profanity.
So that was Kid Rock's little TikTok that he made up for her.
Shoot him up.
And he was one of their spokespersons for, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it
sure.
was Bud Light. No,
Well,
actually it wasn't regular
He has
Bud.
sponsored stuff.
He was one of the sponsors, and there's been a lot of sponsors that really got angry that, you know, why are you wanting to just stuff it down our throats and doing it? We just want a beer, man. No, and
Yeah.
what gets me is, does Dylan even drink Budweiser?
I don't
Does he really drink?
drinks.
Or he looks like a freaking fuzzy navel type person to me. I don't.
Kind of guy.
I don't know. You know,
Not
it's,
very dacre.
should I even try to figure out? Maybe I guess I shouldn't even try to.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Maybe I shouldn't even try to figure it out. I guess, but you know, I was sitting around and I was like, well, everybody else is making their video. I thought I should give it a go. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Miller.
Eat your heart out, Anheuser.
Yeah, most of my viewers on TikTok have seen that one already, but
Got him.
you know me, once I get a harebrained idea going,
Run with it.
oh, I go with
We're
it.
gonna
I
do
get going. I was sitting down there and I was like, I need to do my own little TikTok. I got up the viewers though, man. It's one of the things that help. I got 300 in no time viewers on that thing. That's I love you, TikTok. I hope we don't take you away. I hope they figure something out, and I know they're trying to talk about and maybe giving us a stream capability is going to help people make it harder for them. Take something away from us. Don't take it away from
Take it
me.
away.
You can't take it away. Take it away. Take it away now. Don't take it away. Take it away. Take it away now.
Don't give us this opportunity to take it away from us. What kind of monsters are you?
Yeah, all right. So, like I said, I just, it's nothing against. I'm not being mean or anything. I'm not trying.
Sexist would say.
I'm not trying to be a sexist. I just feel that people are getting tired of it, because it's not a huge percentage of us that are wanting to be transgender.
Very
So it's not the big percentage, the greater of the value, that it's not their thing. Alright? It can be your thing, and that's alright. But don't try to make it our thing.
Yeah.
That's when you start to lose people, that's how religion loses people, a lot of people don't like it when they just every time you turn around, you're not supposed to do that.
Racist bigot.
We've all sinned and come short, people. That's what Easter's about. Someone died for our sins and rose. And that's what we need to remember. And in these times, the times are getting bad. We talked about it on the last show. Putin shaking hands with China.
Yep. Not
You're
good.
talking about a new money system.
Yeah. Not good. Global
And
currency.
now, something that's happened that's really detrimental to the US of A under Biden's watch. Sorry, Biden, you just ain't got a fan right here.
Not here, sir.
But we had a gentleman recently leak a bunch of papers out to a group of fellows, buddies of his. I guess he's a gamer, but he's also in the military, and he had some clearance. The name is
T-Sierra.
Jack
T-Sierra.
Tixierra, whatever. But anyways, this fellow evidently had some documents that were classified and got on Discord with his buddies. You know how you get on your games and you do your chatting and everything and talking, and you brag, I got this kill, and evidently, the way I see it going is like, hey, well, you might got this kill, but I got some original secret documents right here, buddy. Come here on Discord and let's see and talk about it. So, and I guess, well, these papers showed a lot of stuff that should not have been showed.
Uh-oh.
Very bad. Very bad. It kind of let out that we had evidently operatives in Russia that was relaying stuff to Ukraine, which we've been told that we're staying out of it. That was my understanding.
We're just gonna
That
throw
we're not
money.
doing. We're not having no interest in it and not influencing it. But we also, I guess there was also a document talked about us having some actual troops in there on the edge of Ukraine that's training and all. And that's just a tip of it. There was other deals with other countries, I guess, that come out that shouldn't have come out, that how our intelligence, is mainly where our intelligences were intelligizing.
Where were they being smart at?
Come on. Our intelligence were intelligizing.
I don't think of intelligence. It's very.
Sorry, what?
Anyways,
Crap for brains.
so that's not very good. Not very good at all. And everybody, that's why I watch the news. I watch ones too that's going to tell both sides. They ain't afraid of mucking up the president.
Yeah.
Everybody's down on Fox because they're so conservative and everything. But you know what? I've seen them muck up the Republican president when he was in office. I've seen it many times. This person and that person didn't agree with him on there. You see it a tiny bit on CNN, MSNBC, or whatever. 60 Minutes, CBS, and all them. They like to
Prop the old turd
keep
up.
twisting some stuff themselves and not show the whole thing. Like the Marjorie interview, what was she, the Congresswoman?
Taylor Greene?
Marjorie.
MTG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she got hit with the questions really hard, unlike, anybody else I've seen on there, right off the bat, then she got into the dirt, but I'll tell you what, old Marge, man, Large Marge she did it just right. I think she handled herself well, actually. I was like, well, how would you do it? And that was her attitude. What would you do? It's just a bunch of trolls on Twitter. Big deal. Trolls
do what they do.
Why cancel them? There's going to be haters. Some people going to hate.
It's
Just
how it
ask
is.
our girl. Some people going to hate.
I'd rather prop people up, but if you're gonna be down, I'm gonna slap you a little bit.
Do what?
While you're down, being dumb. You're being stupid. Oh, man.
Tell them, hey.
What, bitch?
Them hotkeys are a little bit slow for people on TikTok, so you're gonna have to get used to it. They're one of the things. But talking about censoring, you can't censor people. It's just not right.
What are you doing?
I am censoring this show.
Well, what are you writing down there?
Already I have 14 disgusting items that have occurred on this show.
Well, like what?
Well, first of all, there's one here. A possible romantic liaison between a frog and a pig.
I guess I'm not very happy about that one myself. But what do you do with this?
I send it to a very important person. None of your business.
None of your business. Very important people.
Very important.
Very important people.
And they're going to be very disturbed.
But there's nothing wrong with us because we're all right. The kid's all right. That's right. Yes. We kids, we're just fine. There's nothing wrong with us. Nothing.
I have crippling depression.
besides that.
Ah, well, you know.
I know nothing. Nothing.
I'm just going button crazy, I think, right now. I just think that's what we need.
Phenomena. Phenomena.
Oh. You know, I was wondering, I've just been sitting here thinking, who else could they have gotten though instead of Dylan?
Oh, man.
Instead of Dylan Mulvey.
Oh, don't do it, Gene. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Instead of Dylan Mulvey, I just can't help but
It's hard
think.
to even look at you right now, Gene.
I just can't help but think that they could come up with somebody better than Dylan.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on too much?
Oh, Kayla
Face of
Lamoo.
Budweiser right there.
Kayla Lamoo. I guess old Kayla Lamoo was in the news again too. Oh, Greg's news. Greg Gutfield news.
Oh, yeah. Caught without makeup on again?
He got caught without his boobies again.
Uh-oh.
He got-
Dude.
And the reporter just laid in on him. He goes, I thought those were natural, you said. I thought they just appeared one day.
Like that song, Detachable Penis, you know? Detachable boobs.
So, I thought it turned it off. But anyways, yeah, he was getting in a car. I think he was out there. If I remember that he was out at the airport, he was coming out, getting into his car. And it was him, and he, of course, no comment, of course. He started, get that freaking door handle open fast enough. But that reporter, he was that poor guy, girl, whatever he is.
He brought it on himself. I don't feel sorry for him. Friggin' goofball. Jeez.
Excuse me, folks. Let's take a little break to throw a tantrum.
Come on, you little fucker, let's go. That's what I need. Let's do that. Let's do exactly that, you little fucker.
Alright, I think I've collected myself.
Threw enough stuff around. Time just chill.
Oh dear. But anyways, you know, they're natural.
All natural. The biggest hangers you've ever seen.
If you guys have not seen the story about the Canadian shop teacher that grew her own boobs overnight.
Miracle Grow.
Look it up. Shop teacher with prosthetic boobs and all. It's a heck of a story. Look at all of them if you want. If you followed us, you've heard some of it. Because I watch a lot of Gutfield, and I've been getting into it. I was appalled that the guy was getting away with the big little areolas sticking out from her big sweaters that he had to wear to contain them puppies.
Clowns. Clowns. A bunch of clowns.
You what?
Me.
Why?
Call ambulance! Call ambulance! But not for me!
Not for me.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do this one for TikTok before we end up having to run off here and all.
You're in big trouble, though, pal. You eat pieces of shit like me for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast. I should have turned that up a little bit further. I don't know. I thought it was louder than that. I guess I could have turned this knob right there and made it. Let's do it again. I like it. We'll do it twice. It's so nice.
So nice.
You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like me for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
No.
Yes, we're a couple of goofs, man. You know, it's just like old Sam says.
You are all weirdos.
Oops.
We're both supposed to be watching a movie. He's supposed to watch the movie, and I'm supposed to rewatch it because I kind of watched it when I was falling asleep and all. But
It's all my fault.
we're gonna accomplish it sooner or later, both of us. Hopefully, maybe for the next one.
Yeah.
Should we reveal what the movie that we're reviewing?
Movie.
Huh?
You want,
Should we reveal the review? What we're going to review?
We'll reveal it and then review it and then tell you what we think about it.
Go ahead.
So I had seen something and it, just the concept itself, it's a little bit different.
The concept, yeah.
It's a bit different. It's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey.
So it's a live action horror film. I mean, from what I've seen so far, it looked as though like Christopher Robin had went away and then they went wild or something. He came back to hang out with them. That's just what I get from the trailer.
I was kind of lost towards the beginning anyway. Really
That's just what I kind of think, anyhow.
But
they were wild from the trailer.
From what I did see of it. But a lot of it was dark. It's a lot of dark,
Pretty dark.
At nighttime shooting, like, and I bet you a lot of you out there, kind of like I was, doesn't Disney own that? Well, nope, Disney don't own the rights no more to that.
No.
They do own the rights to their movies, and you can still see their movies on Disney Plus. But you ain't gonna watch this, no matter how much it says on the Google that
It's
you're
on
going to be able to
Disney
see
Plus.
this on Disney. I doubt they have this on Disney Plus. It might
Yeah, I doubt
appear on
doubt
Netflix by the research that I've done, but
I've seen
I'm
it.
just seeing it another way, so
Yeah.
we won't talk about that. But
A buddy sent me a link to Flickster,
yeah, so
but I can't get
and
it
got
on
it to work.
Flickster, so
I think they caught up to
I
the
can't
link.
get on there.
It's kind of like they caught up to the. Earlier when I looked up what did that liquor leak, they kind of took that off Google. They had a little summary of what the leaker leaked on there. I was gonna go by and read too, but that
I'm
ended
sure
up
there's-
disappearing. So, you know, which is probably good.
I'll get on Rumble.
It's
I think
probably
I
good.
heard Jules and Cat Turd talking about it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it's bad though. You know, I can understand it should probably be taken down. They're trying to clean it all up as it is. You know, they don't know if there's any more. That's a horrible situation. But, well,
Yep.
it looks like our time is winding up.
Uh-oh.
We've made our hour. It says it on TikTok. We've made an hour.
We've
So-
managed to entertain maybe somebody?
I hope we've entertained you. I'm
Please
telling
like
you,
it. Please like it.
please, please,
Ah!
at least do this and do this. At least get these in, man, because that's what helps us the most. It also helps if you do this. And if you do this.
Look, it's a pyramid in front of me.
But we are mainly interested
Like-
in the two.
Yes. Like and
So
follow.
please like and follow us. You'll
Please like
know
it.
when we come on. You'll end up being able to say, hey, those dumbass guys are back on.
Ring the bell
Let's-
for notification.
We think of some silly, stupid stuff, man. You can't miss out.
Yeah.
I'm
Too
sure
crazy.
there's some people in suspense that would like to see some silly stuff. You know, I love watching silly shit. That's why
It's
I'm
great.
on.
I love
That's why I'm
silly
on
shit.
YouTube.
Have you ever seen Cannibal the Musical?
You what?
Have you ever seen Cannibal the Musical? You know Matt Stone and Trey Parker, right? The creators of South Park?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
made this movie when they were in college. It's their very first movie. It's pretty funny.
No, we're gonna have to talk about that. one.
It's about
Maybe
Alfred
we'll look
Packer.
that up one.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. I mean, it's a musical, but it's fun. It's funny.
Right,
It's Matt Stone
exactly.
and Trey Parker.
It has to be fine with those guys, man. All right. Well, as I always like to end, I want to tell you every night you need to tell your loved ones you love them.
Tell them.
No matter what kind of fights you've been in, you've been in a fight with somebody, a friend or something. You see that friend, you make sure you say, I love you, man. I didn't mean that. We need to be friends. Because you don't know when you're going to see that person again. And love isn't love unless you give it away. And what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And I'm not going to
No, not just for some, but for everyone.
What? 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 What?
All right, everybody. Every 2 weeks we do a show, but I'm going to have to be on TikTok a little bit more than that. So I'll be back on TikTok a day or two just to do some silly stuff and all. I got to be live to keep my live going. And maybe I'll get on live, by myself. He can't make it every day, and
Yeah, not
when
every
I
day.
get sporadic, but we'll have the show, the actual show, every other Thursday. So Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after.
Yeah.
Come back and join us, folks.
And we'll be right here for you.
That's right. So, until then, love you.
Love you.
And we mean it.
Have a great one. Until next time.